Staying physically fit as a police officer is not that complicated. It's just like so many other things in policing, you cannot overthink it. I'm going to give you solid advice because it worked for me throughout my career and has helped many other police officers, and the information is relevant for this year and beyond. Hey, what's going on? It's Scott, and I worked in law enforcement from 2007 to 2022. And you might be thinking, hey, wait, you're not a bodybuilder, you're not a physical fitness trainer. You're right, I'm not. But through my experience in the Marines, having been a member of numerous gyms, to include martial arts schools, I figured it's worth passing on what I learned to you. You don't need to be the #1 athlete to work as a police officer. You don't need to look like Michael Counihan. Hope I said his name right. But there are some main things you need to focus on why to stay in shape while working as a police officer. The first one is, you don't want to be in a situation where you gas out before the bad guy or the bad gal. A fit body helps to combat the stress and demands of the job. And I wrote about that in 101 Health Tips for Police Officers, but also physically fit police officers look more presentable. And I don't care if you're tremendously out of shape and 100 pounds overweight, you can get back into shape. You have it within you. And if you're already in shape and you're just looking to grow, which you know is the deal, like you can't go to the gym once and then be in the best shape of your life. It's always something to work on. Take it from me when it comes to continuously working on your fitness, because I started out at age 24 in a size 36 waist. And when I left the profession at age 38, I left with a size 36 waist. So how do you just simply stay fit? Well, you will have to put in some work. But when it comes to the simple fact of staying fit, you just need to make a promise to yourself. I don't care what negativity I'm around. I don't care what setbacks I may have. I'm going to focus on physical fitness and make time throughout my life and my job. And the first thing is the time. I know some are going to say, and I even talked about this on my police academy video, I even said, people just say, I don't have time to work out. I got to get the kids to practice. I've got all this overtime I have to work. When physical fitness becomes a priority, all of a sudden you'll make the time for it. But the good thing is it doesn't require that much time. You don't need to go to the gym for an hour, hour and a half to stay physically fit. The most I ever work out, 20 to 40 minutes. So if you're really crunched for time, what I recommend is you have the self-discipline to make a space in your house to work out at home. Because it can also save you money in this regard. If you don't want to belong to a gym, you don't have time to be part of a gym, you can just buy some upfront basic equipment, which I'll include in the description box below. And it saves you drive time, which saves you gas money, which also saves membership monthly fees. And you can work out with YouTube channels that are free. I mean, yeah, you're paying for internet. Channels such as my good friend, Coach Sean V with SeanVigFitness.com. Bully Juice, go ahead and try his 5-minute hardest push-up ever workout. Good gosh. And then go to the 11-minute HIIT workout where it's burpees. Have fun. Boho Beautiful, don't let her soft-spoken voice fool you. The majestic views and how it appears not tough. Oh my gosh, go ahead, do some of those advanced yoga workouts. Tell me how you feel after that. She will kick your butt. And then the last one I would recommend is Next Workout. Awesome short workouts that you can do and make a difference for your physical fitness. But I do recommend you belong to a gym in the sense of the fact that, unfortunately, you're going to be around police officers who don't value fitness, and you're going to be around police officers who are out of shape. And guess what? If you're looking to them as inspiration to get back into shape or stay in shape, not going to happen. We become who we are around. I think it was Steve Harvey that said, if 9 of your friends smoke, you're going to be number 10. I recommend you join a gym of some sort to be around fit people, and you can build friendships. But something that's very important for all police officers, to which I have preached endlessly on my YouTube channel for the last 2.5 years, join a martial arts school like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Krav Maga, MMA, something, because it's already bad enough that police officers are not trained in defensive tactics well enough. And the good thing is these gyms often have exercise equipment, and you can maintain your physical fitness in addition to learning defensive tactics. It's a win-win. So here I have listed out for you to take a screenshot of or take a picture of my workout schedule that I really tried and did my best to adhere to whenever I was working on day shift. Here is the long week, which was pretty difficult, but still had to manage to wake up early enough to give myself those 15 to 20 minutes to get something in. And then the short week, it was much easier to get more time in on day shift. Now night shift, totally different ball game. It was always easier to wake up earlier afternoon, get in a workout before going to work. Main thing is stick with a schedule. However, you can do all the working out in the world and still feel horrible and not look your best because you're not eating right. Now, I am not going to stand here and tell you that I am the poster of a perfect diet. Heck no. I can't tell you how many times when my kids are snacking, I'll join them in snacking. But overall, throughout my life, I've maintained a relatively healthy diet. And the first thing I had to learn was dessert is not mandatory after every meal. Sugar is horrific for us, and consuming a sufficient amount of fruits and vegetables is absolutely important, and make it good quality food. But also, you won't hear me recommend any specific diet for you to be on. Absolutely not. I'm not going to tell you to be vegan, Mediterranean diet, keto. No! I'm not going to tell you to be on the carnivore diet. Not going to do it, because I've heard way too many fitness experts say you need to be on a diet that you can manage. One that works for you and your body type that you can manage. Because if you're stressing yourself out and a certain diet is causing you anxiety, do you think you're really going to stick with it? Absolutely not. And then you can run the risk of binging, giving into cravings. That's not good. But like I said, maintaining your physical fitness is not that hard. Therefore, when you pick an eating lifestyle that you can manage, because on a basic knowledge, we know what's healthy for us and what's not. And I really started to realize the value of having a daily amount of apple cider vinegar the last 4 years of my career, and still consume it to this day. When you pick that lifestyle, a way to maintain it that makes it easier is to bring your lunch to work. I got made fun of so much because I brought my lunch to work, particularly when I was on patrol. So many officers wanted to go out to eat, and they would not eat healthy at all. And they would laugh and be like, "What'd you bring for lunch today?" Now, was I always perfect? Heck no. Unfortunately, working night shift, 3 a.m., that big fat cookie by the cash register, yeah, I would buy it from time to time. I own up to that. And one time I ate this really big dish of chicken parmesan at an Italian restaurant that I absolutely loved. And I joked that later on I was probably gonna have to run a track with my canine and I would get sick. Jinxed myself right there. Sure as the world, 2 hours later, I'm running a track looking for a man who beat up his wife, and he's hiding in the woods. And fortunately, my dog and I did find him. But do you think I enjoyed that run? Oh, absolutely not. It hurt. Should have never eaten that chicken parm. Instead, gone with something healthier and lighter. So bring your lunch to work. And if you are going to go to a restaurant, then at least grab for a snack bag of almonds or fruit or protein bar before you get to the restaurant, so you're not starving and the craving will not hit you when you see that juicy, greasy burger and fries. Also, when you're shopping on your personal time, prepping your lunches or thinking about what you will pack for your lunch, do not go to the grocery store hungry. That was some very good advice I got a long time ago, because all the bad food will look that much more appetizing, and you also run the risk of spending more than you had budgeted. Now, when it comes to the time issue and you want to get a quick workout in, I highly recommend you learn from the channels I recommended when it comes to weight workouts or body weight workouts. But some of my favorite quick workouts have not only been from these channels, but also the 400 club push-up workout that I learned from Sergeant Major Corville when I was attending Officer Candidate School for the United States Marines back in 2002. He had us do 20 push-ups, and then on the minute for 20 minutes, we would do 20 push-ups. That doesn't mean you do 20 push-ups and then wait a minute and do 20 more. No. You do 20, rest until the top of the next minute, and do 20 more. Rest until the top of the minute, 20 push-ups. Do that for 20 minutes, or work your way up to 20 minutes, and that's 400 push-ups in 20 minutes. It's tough, but your arms will thank you for it. There's also something I learned from Joe Rogan. He said body weight exercises are very good in the sense that if you get a pull-up bar, you make it a point throughout the day. If you can't do it all at once or within a period of an hour or so, you do 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats. But the more you do it, the more you get accustomed to challenging yourself, the better you can be and the better you can feel. You don't deserve to feel miserable. You don't deserve to walk around looking unprofessional because you're out of shape. You don't deserve that. And I know you don't want to be that way. Start slow, be kind to yourself, but push yourself. This has all been educational, informational purpose only content. I look forward to talking to you again in another video. Take care of yourself, and may God bless.